Hey up, Duck. Today we are going to do some 3D. This is going to be like a troubleshooting masterclass in 3D acrylic flowers. And guess who we've got in? The fabulous Faye! Worst client ever, worst client ever. So, Faye already has a banging set on. But I was driving here today and I thought, I know what that set needs. It's a bit of 3D, Duck. So we're going to do 3D. They're only 2 weeks old from when we first did them. They're 2 weeks old. Look, we have a little tiny 2 week gap.
Yeah, that does not warrant.
Don't warrant filling, that doesn't.
Not budged.
Not budged, but I feel like we could do some really nice 3D here. I know they look gorgeous as they are, and I don't want you to be shouting at the screen going, they ought to look nice, Kirsty, what you're messing with them for. I just want something.
Yeah, they do need something.
Something a bit more. Been 2 weeks, a bit bored, so we might as well, haven't we?
I know, I did nearly say, do you want to put some gel polish over them? I thought, no, I don't. She'll be like, are you joking me? It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, no,
You
that's
spoiled me, that's why.
ridiculous.
So you just get super bored super quick.
Yeah. Right, so I'm going to put on a buffer onto my metal centre board.
Wasn't supposed to do
I wasn't supposed to whack myself in the face while I did that. Take one of those out of the pack.
Oh, what about your new one?
Not a new buffer.
Oh, alright.
She's starting already. Take off the backing paper. I popped it on top of another buffer just so I can get my fingers right at the side. Done. Okay. Just going to take off the sharp edge from the buffer. Or should we keep it? Should we keep the sharp edge?
I'll get used to it sharp in a minute.
Your nail in my eye.
Nails in the face. Oh, the old little.
Come on then.
Poor little Zeus.
So because I'm going to do 3D, I want to buff the section that I am going to put the 3D on. And that's so we get amazing adhesion. We can work straight on top of the nail on the top coat, but because of the size that we're going to do, I want really good adhesion. So I'm just going to wipe over with the clean up solution. And then I'm just going to buff the area that we're going to put the...
Are you going to put it on the thumb as well?
Do you want it on the thumb as well? I was going to do
I feel
two
like
nails.
to be left out, wouldn't it? Yeah, go on, put it on the thumb.
Really? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So just buff that. Let's do this thumb.
Yeah, I can't leave my thumb with nothing on because I've got jewels on the other one.
Alright then.
Don't forget, we don't ask. Always go with once anyway. Call me edit, she said no yet once.
I can't say no.
In all the years.
'Cause it's pretty pointless saying no to Faye. To just keep going on about it, and on about it, and on about it,
So it's easy just
and
to
on
go
about
in.
it. And maybe on about it a little bit more just to do So yeah. But we're going to do, I want to do 2 different ways of doing these flowers.
Well, the best way, obviously.
I really want to use one of these stones on these nails because I feel like these stones would look nice.
Oh, is it what I've got on the other hand?
What you've got on your own,
Okay.
yeah. I just think they go.
Oh, ducky.
Yeah.
That's really weird though, because they look like a different...
I know, but
How
they do
weird.
go. They go with them, don't
Yeah,
they?
they do.
Exciting stuff. So,
Don't do it like a sunflower though. We don't want like 3D around the edge of the
we
stone.
are doing
Ridiculous.
3D around the edge of the stone, but we're not doing it like a sunflower.
No, don't do it like a sunflower, okay?
So, backing paper from a sculpting form, you can chill for a minute.
Okay.
Because what we're going to do is we're going to make this off the nail. I'm going to use the Mr. Buttons brush.
You're going to do it like chunky. I want it chunky, I don't want it like delicate.
Going to get a little bit of... Faye's just making a brew. If there's any noise in the background, she's just making a brew. a little bit of clear acrylic. Maybe a little bit more than that actually. I want a little bit of height. Now ideally I'd like a pointy back stone, but I haven't got, this stone isn't pointy back, it's flat, but that's fine. So I'm just going to get a bit of height. So I'm just literally using the brush and tickling it up to give it a little bit of height. I hope you can see that all right. And then I'm going to take the big bead, go directly on top, looks like a mushroom. Get a stone, place that on the top, give it a press a little bit, and now you can see we've created some height. We're going to work off that. And I've got some Alchemy Genesis colours. So this is their acrylic, coloured acrylic range. We have Mystical Bee Balms and Busy Lizzie. And I'm going to start with the dark purple first. Clean my brush, just let that bead sit there. And then you want to get your brush and make it into a nice point.
Do you know people think that when you do an elf, you do them and then you stick them on after?
Oh my god, you're kidding me. She's so goddamn sarcastic.
Such a fool. Did you know she's just sad? It's going to be chunky though, isn't it?
It's cute. I've created height, it's going to be chunky, Faye. So like I said, I'm going to show you two different ways. This is our first flower of the day. So we're making the petals individually. And I can do about 3. If you're a little bit less confident, then do 2. This one started to go matte. I'm going to paddle the brush off. I'm just going to sneak underneath. And with the side that is wet, so there'll be a side that's wet, and that's the side that was attached to the sculpting form itself. We can come around and attach that because it was wet. Just going to bring that over, and now I can go to this one, skip underneath, and look, I'm going to turn it round, and that's the wet side. So that wet side will attach. Just going to guide it round. I want to curl some of them in on this first layer, and this one same. So we've created like a little parcel around the stone. Then I'm going to use the pink. This pink has a little bit of glitter in it. So as they start to set, we can pat and press them out into like a half moon shape. They do not need to be absolutely perfect. You want them to be slightly different. And again, we're going to wrap them round. Yeah, this one's not ready yet. See when I went like, when I tried to tickle it, it moved a little bit too much. So it's not ready. So I'm twisting the brush and folding the petal around the outer edge. And I'm going to do a few more of those pink. So pigmented these powders are. You can see the pretty mess I'm making on the paper towel. So wait until it is starting to set before you start to sort of pat and press everything into shape, because else what will happen is you'll just keep adding liquid to it and it'll just keep moving. You need it to be like at a semi-set state before you start to perfect your shape. I'm going to start curling out with these ones. No, it's come off. And I want one more here. So what I'm going to do now is get a little bit of clear. Look how pigmented that pink is, it's in my brush. Can't pick them up. Pop it into there just so it stays still. I'm going to get a little bit of this purple and add a bit of depth here. I'm just kind of using it like paint, just so we see a separation between those petals. Just want to come to this one before it sets fully. If your petal sets fully, I'll tell you what you can do. Not use it, because it'll be too hard and you're just going to have to do another one.
Don't use it, you're allowed it.
Can't.
Don't use it.
Can't use it, Joe. Right, so let's just push some little curls into that. Oh yeah. And I'm just going to do my little bits of purple in here. We're just adding like a little bit of shadow. Now, don't always think you need to do your shadow in a black or a grey. Use colour for your shading. It looks so pretty. I'm literally just getting the brush and dipping it in the powder. I'm not even reloading with liquid. I'm letting the liquid that is already on the brush pick up just that little bit of pigment. And if you want to clean anything up, then you can use the brush with the liquid on and just clean that up. And then we're going to use the orange. I'm going to put the lids on top of these because I am going to...
Knock them off.
Yeah, I'll knock them off. And this one's really pigmented, but it does separate a little bit between that clear acrylic that's in there, so it does need a little bit of a wash round to give it a bit of a wash round. Technical word.
Technical term.
Of course, yeah.
A bit of a wash.
And I'm just going to push them into that half moon shape. Let them set a little bit. Again, put your brush into a nice little point, and you can use that to press in. You want to get them quite thin. If they are too thick, they will be too rigid to wrap around. And if it sticks like that one did, then there might be a little bit of product in your brush. So just give it a clean, go back. You'll notice we're kind of getting a bit bigger with these petals. This is so bright. Attach that, flip it over, roll the brush, use the brush to then attach it on, curl it over, lifted it off again, a little bit of product underneath just to get it sticky down. What would you call this flower?
A pretty one. Oh my god, it's like the Marc Jacobs flower on the bottle.
Oh, it is a bit, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Oh. And we're going to use a little bit of the pink to add a little bit of shading. Actually, I think we might be able to use the purple again. Let me have a little look. Let's have a little go. Yeah, we can. We can use the purple.
Have you seen where they give plants food colour in the water and then...
Oh my god, yeah, they do that with roses, don't they?
Yeah.
Like they do pride roses.
Garish colours.
They do pride ones though, don't they? Like a rainbow one. They are pretty cool.
God, that looks pretty cool. Jeez Louise. Is that going on the oak nail, Ducky?
Going on the oak nail, you said you wanted chunky.
I did want chunky. My God. Are you putting glitter on? That looks really weird for me because it looks like you're sprinkling glitter on.
No, this is just a bit of shading. There is some glitter in the pink.
Shading.
Yeah, a bit of shadow. Look at that.
It needed it, didn't it?
That is so cool. Hang on.
It's very pretty.
Clear acrylic to adhere this. This is your glue. Acrylic will stick to acrylic lovely. That's what you want. And then we're going to get some more clear and just add a bit of strength to it before we put this other petal on. So, crystal totalis. I'll need a lot of that. Go big or go home. So if you've got a client that's super extra, these are the kind of things that they'll want on their nails, I'm sure.
Where have you pulled these stones from? Did not see any of these stones.
Yeah, they're holding out. Yeah, and the lamp. I want you to put it in on the side.
That side,
So
or that side, or that side.
The other side, the side that the stones are on. So I'm getting to put it in like this.
Yeah.
So the stones are on the, well, it's this finger, but stones are on this side. So the light really penetrates into that gel. Wow. It's rock solid that is as well. Rock solid. Solid as a
So
rock.
we used acrylic and then made
Will you
it
stop
into
trusting me now
material.
like that? It's making me
Essentially,
paranoid.
Made it into a material.
Yeah, you made it like so flat, it's like a material.
Yeah.
Like build it up by something.
Yeah. So, other way to do a flower. And we're going to start with the purple. Place it on. Now you want this to stay in this kind of ball shape. Turn your hand over for me so gravity can pull it down. So it won't settle. Okay, so we've got this little like bead. Small bead. Place it right next to that little ball. Spin your brush so it goes into a point. Then start to press. Now you can do it on the nail or you can do it off the nail. You know, if you feel more comfortable doing it off the nail, that's absolutely fine. But we're doing it this way, you can only do one petal at a time. And before it dries, you're going to come underneath and lift it and fold it onto that little ball. Wrap it around.
What's the purpose of the ball?
So it's going to be the centre.
Oh, you're not having a stone on this one?
No, sorry. We'll put some stones on, but not in the middle.
No. I mean, the middle one's pretty much the showstopper, so.
Bead.
Which one do you find? Oh, sorry. Which way do you find you enjoy more? Doing it off the nail and then placing it on the nail?
Probably off the nail because you're not relying on the client staying still.
Such sarcasm.
These clients, they just...
Such divas.
Yeah, such divas, yeah. These clients are just such divas. So same again, we're going to wrap this over. So we have this like, it's like an eye, isn't it, a bit? The centre kind of looks a bit like an eye. With the eyelids sort of wrapping around.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Now I wasn't going to be able to see it as an eye. Oh! Look at me.
So you see where these two meet here? We're going to start there now. Pat, pat, pat. And as you're patting, you're making contact with the centre.
They're lovely colours, them are. They're so pigmented, aren't they?
Yeah. It's really important not to lift it up too early, because then when you start to fold your petal, you'll just start to squish it onto this part and then you'll lose that definition. And you know when it's too early because it'll be too soft and it may tear as you kind of press it up and separate, but that's the kind of thing you want to get, so you still got that definition. Right, we're going to use the pink now. I think one more pink here, then we're going to go to orange. So these ones will sit really quite low because these are your sort of last tier of colour. So get them connected, make sure they don't merge with your other petals. You've got to use the very tip of this brush to just sneak in and just flatten between those petals and the orange petal. So you can see how we just tucked underneath there. Paddle that brush, sneak in, make sure they're separated, and then I can press, 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 press. And lift it up. I can fold that. I'm going to do one here. So because we're by the cuticle, you want to try your best not to touch the cuticle with the product. So you don't want to get the acrylic on the skin. Right, so what I'm going to do with this one, so you can see this is a smaller one. It's more manageable for the client. This is extreme, this is not so extreme. We're obviously going to put stones on there because this woman cannot walk out with extra stones because it's a birthday tomorrow.
What is it, 32?
Yeah.
32 stones.
No.
32.
I'm not counting out, Jay. I'm not counting out 32 stones.
I know, Casey's is like, don't you start going off with this one.
Don't encourage her, Jay.
Yeah, don't encourage me. It did make me laugh a couple of weeks ago. We were picking colours. She goes, which ones do you want out of them? And I went, well, I want all of them. And she didn't even question it. She just picked the bottles up. She's like, okay.
So it's pointless.
Yeah, there's no point in even there's no point in even going there. Even if I can't get it in the nail, I'll just put a smidge in. She's got it in. She can't say anything.
Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to clean this up because I want to put top coat on. Right, just going to buff this because we're going to top coat. And the reason that we're top coating is because when you've got stones on like this, they survive much longer if you kiss them with top coat.
What?
Yeah, you kiss them. With the
Oh,
top
sorry.
coat.
I thought you meant people actually kissing my nails. Do not start doing that, anybody.
You see,
Grabbing my
Faye,
hands and someone's
give her a
snagging my
kiss.
nail.
So we're going to get top coat. And by kissing the nail, what I mean is you're going to push the gel and just let it touch the nail. And just slightly kiss that nail. Kiss that gem, sorry. Not the nail, the gem. And it just makes it more seamless and gives it more longevity. We nearly forgot the thumb. Let's put some stones on. Let's do a cluster.
Yeah, do a nice cluster. You going to put one of them nice coloured ones on?
I can do if you want.
I would. It's not going into, does it? Whack one on. No, that's the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm not. You do my head in. I'm going to put that one there. I just want some of these on. I'm putting that mixture
I thought
on.
you'd put me a heart shape on, then I was like, get that. Face has gone serious. Saka's got a sour sweet in the gob. Everyone, serious.
Fuming.
I know you are. Don't be fuming, don't worry. I can even just go
I know, yeah.
to the floor. Does it look alright with that other stone on?
I think it's looking pretty good. I would say broken glass.
Does it like broken glass, yeah?
That like shatter effect. The sunglasses I've seen like that. Like they've got like, must have all, what do you call it, a facet. And I absolutely love them.
And
Do you love it?
you're right, Jay. It looks like shattered glass. Oh my God, that is so nice. Get a bit of oil. Can we oil them now, Faye?
Yes, please.
Well, I think I'm happy. Are you happy?
I love them. Am I happy? Absolutely.
Oh, Chuck.
I love them.
Ready for your birthday, don't you?
Absolutely
Aren't you?
love them. They look beautiful.
There you are, guys. Hope you've enjoyed that little bit of an insight of doing 3D in a couple of different ways. Hope that's helped you. Don't forget to tag us in any recreations that you do. If you want to know where all the products are from that I've like used today, then they'll be in the description box. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, and I'll see you in the next video.